Hi, I'm Catherine of GamerCast.net and I'm doing an unboxing of something that you can actually see part of here. You can probably see, yeah, you can see what it says. And that is the Elder Scrolls Online Imperial Edition, which is quite large. Larger than I thought. Now I was given a disclaimer when I bought it that I had to be careful with it because apparently the figures weren't very well put in, so hopefully I'm not going to open this and it's broken. Because then I'll have to return it tomorrow. I've already cut the stickers to hold the plastic on, but that's about it. I haven't actually opened the actual box yet. So it's got a plastic sleeve over it, which says like Elder Scrolls Online, has all about the bits and bobs you get in it, so the physical stuff and the digital things. And then you've got the blurb on the back, not that this would really be on a shop floor, but that's quite nice. I'll move this on the floor. I'll probably kick it if I put it there. Okay, so we've got the box, which is quite nice. Looks like it's meant to be this way round. Yep, that's right. As it says there, Elder Scrolls Online. And then it says it on that side and on that side as well. So Imperial Edition, and then you got the logo on the top. Okay. Look at the camera, that's fine. A cat hair on him, that's odd. Oh. Oh, maybe it's a brush. Gosh, there's tons of them on it. He looks okay. What's he made of? Plastic. He's plastic though. I'm not sure how people could have had him break. At least that's what the store told me anyway. Well, my local game. So, where's the book? Is it tiny? Oh, it must be underneath. So, I'll do the figure last, because of course that's generally the last thing you do. Yeah. Okay, so start off with move controller and some remotes. So I can put this on the side. So it's presented in like a kind of plasticky, velvety made looking thing. So you can see there's the logo where the game case was. So to start off with that area, got a lovely steel book. I got my Stanley knife out today. I'm going to just scratch that. Thank you. Make sure not to stab myself. So we've got the game. Quite nice. I mean, it's no Batman Arkham Origins tin, which I really quite liked. And wow, there's the game on 4 discs. Of course, you can just buy the game digitally and download it anyway. There you go, all 4 discs. I imagine the code is on a piece of paper, which is with this map here. So we've got a map of Tamriel. We claim it's a premium map. I call it a map. Be careful when opening this. Just don't want to rip it. There we go, so it's a pretty big map. Much bigger than the maps they've given before, at least in A size. This is what, A1? Maybe? Maybe not. There you go, so a big map. Has the same kind of, well, it's the same kind of print that you generally get with all the other Elder Scrolls maps. Got Tamriel in the corner. There we go, look at that. I managed to remember which way it went. And then I've got, oh that's nice, they've put scratchy strips on them so I can show everything. So then you get your instruction manual, which as you can see here is very little. You get your code on the back, behind there. And it's got brief controls and standard warning stuff saying, you know, have brakes, etc. So there's your manual. That should really be in the game box. But I guess not. And then there's the digital stuff on a little piece of paper. This has the Explorers Pack and the Imperial Edition content. So one code for each. So we've got the Imperial Edition and then the Explorer content. Imperial comes with, you can play as an Imperial. So of course there's a race that you just can't play any other way. You get a white Imperial horse, which you can purchase. I think it's for like 1 gold, Paul said, because he'd been playing it. Whereas if you want a standard horse, it costs, I don't know, 20,000, 40,000, something like that. A mud crab pet and rings of Mara, which means if you do that with a friend, you get an experience bonus when you play together. So that's the Imperial Pack stuff, or Imperial Edition stuff. And the Explorers Pack comes with play any race in any alliance, a scuttler a scuttler pet, and bonus treasure maps. There you go. So you just scratch those off and redeem them on your account. That's cool. Now if I move that, get to the book. Oh, the box is broken. Well, the card is broken. What do you think? So it had card to sit in, but obviously the book's a lot heavier than the card is. Well, the card's not reinforced at all, it's a fairly cheap card, so that's just broken a bit, that doesn't really matter. So this is nice. So this is definitely like a coffee table art book, if you don't mind it being out. Or you can of course just put it on a shelf. Wow. See, that's nicer than the Skyrim one. Look at that. It's not leather. I don't believe it is. It doesn't smell like leather. Unless it is, and I'm wrong. So you've got the logo on the front. There's a lot in here. So this is massive. I don't know if I can really flick through it. But this is the Emperor's Guide to Tamriel, I believe. Or the Improved Emperor's Guide. Okay, so it's got like little notes and stuff like that. This is massive. I'm going to have to show it. Let's move Molag back up here. Here's Molag, isn't he? Molag Bal. There's a game there. Okay, so this is really quite nice. And I've got to try and see it on my camera. If I can... There you go. There you go, I can see it a bit better now. So there's like a forward and stuff like that. Oh, it's too big. If I just kind of flick through it a bit, because I don't really want to... I need 4 arms. I can't even get to the back pages. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of flick through it a bit, because there's a lot. We've got lots of character stuff. Well, tons of stuff, really. Obviously about all the species you meet in the environments. Stuff on architecture, or a little bit of stuff on architecture. A bit more. And this book's starting to get heavy with how I'm holding it. Oh god, I've not tried to do this before with something so heavy. I just don't want to drop it on the floor. I feel like I'm hurting it. Okay, so that was really brief. But that's really nice. I'm afraid it'll get hurt being on a shelf though. Because it's quite, because it's long. Move that so I can see. Because it's long, the furthest bit this way kind of droops a bit. So imagine if it is in a shelf, it might do that. It's got a bookmark, as you can see there. And generally it's quite nice. It's just about all the locations and information on stuff. It's quite nice. It's written as if it's, you know, someone amending this and making their own notes. Anyway, that's boring watching me look at a book. So, that's really, really nice. My apologies that I can't really show it. It's kind of hard for me to do that. I don't have the camera on a tripod right now because our Connect is on a tripod by the TV. So it's currently on Batman Arkham Origins. Well, my camera's on a chair, then Batman Arkham Origins. And yeah, so I can't move the camera to point down to kind of flick through this. I don't really have anywhere flat other than the floor. So, sorry. But that's really nice. They put a lot of effort into that book. Obviously from the price of this edition. And then we've got Molag, if I'm saying that right. Oh, okay. His base is hiding under here, which is quite clever. So you don't have to look at a base. Oh my god, why would you do that? They're tied round oddly. So you can't even get into it. Okay, well I can take... There's his base. Oh, and his tail. But yeah, so I wasn't like definitely thinking I was going to pick this up. But Paul had decided he really kind of wanted to play it. And with you only getting Imperials with the Imperial Edition, we decided we might as well pick it up. Whoever tied this, I mean they tied it really well so that it wouldn't come undone. But they tied it a little too well almost. But good on them for doing their job really well. Okay, so he's just fallen on. I don't know how this could break. Mine was attached perfectly. I mean, he's no Batman and Joker. Really? I think tails that have to go on are like the worst thing that you can get with figures. Me and Charlotte had like a Cerberus figure from Final Fantasy VIII. I think it was Cerberus had issues. What was that? Ifrit had issues. Either way, like getting the bits together. Yeah, I think it was Ifrit's tail. Like we ended up having to heat it up to get it in because there was just no chance of it otherwise. I mean, I understand when figures are a bit hard to pop together because at least then, you know, it's not going to come apart and, you know, be sat on a shelf and then all of a sudden fall down. Gosh, this is hard. Not as hard as that Assassin's Creed. There we go, there's one. Definitely wanted to make it. Hope I can get it off after putting it on as well though. But I might be able to make some space. I still haven't got my Batman and Joker up yet. I've got to decide who to take down. It might end up being Connor. Okay, so there's the figure. It's not that weighty. This is not a toy, for display only, not intended for children under 14 years of age. Copyright Bethesda. I kind of thought it'd be a bit bigger. I don't know why, maybe because of the size of the box, but I knew there was a big art book in there anyway. Let me just do that. There we go. So he's kind of cool. It's weird how there's these like pieces of what looks like brush on him. Once again, like with the Skyrim one, the base isn't massively detailed. So you can tell they didn't put as much effort on it. But, I mean, a lot of figures do that with the bases where they're not as, well, detailed as I've already said. But he's not too bad. I think really, though, for, like, Elder Scrolls fans, the coolest bit is the book. Plus, of course, you know, you can play as an Imperial. You can, of course, do that with the digital version of it as well. So you can buy the Imperial Digital Deluxe Edition or whatever they call it. But, yeah. So that's Molag Bal, if I'm saying that correctly. And that is quite cute. I mean, I suppose the detail in him is pretty cool. Got his little sword. Sadly, the sword's a little bit bent, as you can probably see there. But it's because it's a small plastic piece, so it can get bent. It's nice. He's helpless. He's gonna get killed. I can understand maybe this could have snapped, or the hand could have snapped if you did have a problem with yours. Sadly, you can see some glue, which is never great, but yeah. So here's a statue. This is the awesome book. It's quite nice. It's just really nice. They obviously know what they need to do for people, or how to make the Elder Scrolls fans happy. I mean, obviously a lot of people liked the book that came with Skyrim, and they decided, you know what, maybe we should stick with that. So yeah, that was the Elder Scrolls Online Imperial Edition. £90, which is maybe a bit steep. I mean, the Skyrim collection was available after the release because a lot of stores had extra copies, but that was £130, so that's quite expensive. So at least they've brought it down in price for this. I mean, it is a PC game anyway, so maybe the console release, if they do a physical Imperial Edition, that may perhaps be a little bit more expensive. But it's got a nice box. Sadly, that bit of card got broke, but it's a piece of card, that's okay, it's not too bad. And yeah. That's pretty much it. I don't think it was an exclusive to game. I think they were just selling it, unless it wasn't exclusive. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, otherwise my next video will be, if I can get it, Child of Light, the Deluxe Digital Edition, which comes out at the end of the month. Otherwise, I suppose next up will be Watch Dogs, followed by Murdered Soul Suspect, which I've now got a pre-order down, well, a deposit down for in game. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that game. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play it at Rezzed because it was at Rezzed last weekend, but I didn't get the chance to, unfortunately. But it looked like they were playing the same demo that I saw at E3 anyways, so it's not too bad. That, and you know, I want to play it for myself anyways. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my unboxing. Sorry if it was long, I'm not 100% sure how long it was. And yeah, I'll catch you for my next video. Hope you enjoyed Charlotte's pickups video. I knew she'd do one soon. So yeah, catch you later.